Right, welcome back to another BikerBarkus video. Today we've got my Scott Aspect here, and we've got some Allen keys because the headset's a bit loose. If we do that, it wobbles around a bit. Like, it looks like the whole bike's moving, but it's because of the headset moving. I can feel the movement in the headset, so that's how I know that that is the issue. So we've got a 5mm Allen key, and we've got a 4mm, because those are the sizes that are required for this bike. So the first bolt that we've got to undo are these ones down here, okay? Sometimes these can be over tightened, but today I've got very lucky and they're not too tight. Okay, so we're just gonna undo them. Oh, that one's a bit tighter than the other. Let's pull that up. We can even use our hands if we want to. I should have put some blue gloves on, but I don't think there's any greasy bits on this, so it should be okay. Although I have got a pair in my pocket, but we haven't put them on yet. We might not need them. So now I should be able to just get that, loosen up these bolts a bit. We're just trying to make it a bit smoother to get it undone. And then we don't want this moving around too much, just because it's annoying. Like if you're only using your front brakes, like then the whole bike wobbles around a bit, which you don't want. Like especially if you're trying to do a stoppie, which is where you hit your front brake and you lean forward to go off onto your front wheel. Which you don't want the whole bike wobbling around because it could result in danger and you could get hurt. So we're trying to make the bike as safe as possible because I use it to get to school, like, and I need to make sure that the bike works good. Okay, so now we've got all of these bolts loose. Look, you can see the handlebars can move freely. So now we're going to stand in front of the bike. We're just going to hold them together with my legs. Going to look over the handlebars. Now I'd say that's around straight, but we're obviously going to need to check. Oh yeah, we need to pull that tight, which is our top cap bolt, which is what holds everything together on these bikes. I'm not sure about Apollos because I don't think they really experience this problem, because I don't own one personally, so I don't know how them kind of setups work, or any of the one bolt setups I don't work with. All of my bikes have got the I think it's called a 3-bolt setup, where it has the bolt there and a bolt down there, and then it's got the top cap. So we're just going to tighten up these ones at the side first, and we're going to see if this has done the job or not. Okay, so now that this is getting tightened up a bit, then we're going to get onto the bike and we're going to look at it from on the bike, so we get another perspective of whether the handlebars are straight or not. So if we sit on the bike, then we look at the front of our handlebars. They should be lining up with our front wheel, which mine are slightly offset by a little piece. So we just loosen that back up a bit. Good thing I didn't tighten them up fully. So we just got them bolts unlocked. I mean, undone, not unlocked. What am I thinking? Okay, now we just look over the bars. This one still needs to loosen up a bit more so I can adjust it. There we go. Now, look at that. If we just move that around a little bit. Are they straight? Sorry that this is a bit of a boring video, but I just thought that you've always got a way of knowing how to do it. Like on my bike, the specific way it's set up is with a long steerer tube, so that's why I've got this extra clamp down here. I didn't put it on there, it was like that when I bought it, but it's a very comfortable bike to ride because then you're sat like this instead of like leaning down to reach the handlebars. That's what I like about this bike. So if we just do up these bolts to it, just like that. We don't want these too tight, but we don't want them too loose either, so we just need to get them until they're just about tight by like just making the tiniest indent on our hands is like the perfect torque setting. A little bit more than that, I'd say. Yeah, that's good. And then we just go up with that there. there's also going to be a special review after this part. We're going to be reviewing something that you wouldn't expect on a bike channel, but we're not going to put that in this title. It won't be in the title because we want it to be like a surprise for the people that are watching. So if you like surprises, you'll definitely like what's coming up. Okay, so if we just tighten that one up a bit. Okay, and now these ones we're going to do tighter than the ones at the top, because this kind of goes down near the actual headset, so it needs to be tighter. But now, look at that, minimal movement. Okay, now there's just a bit of bounce from the front tyre because it hasn't got as much air in it as some bikes do. But it doesn't need pumping up. But now, we hold both brakes, there is no movement in the bike whatsoever. So that's the bike all finished with. Okay, let me just pick up that tool. Okay, and now, if we just put down these tools on there. Okay, and now, time for the special review. So we have the Karamak here, which these are getting discontinued soon. But go to Iceland, you'll probably find them. But today, we was in Budgeons, and I found this, which is like the new version of Karamak almost. It's a caramel flavoured white chocolate, just like a Karamak. So I've already had Karamaks, so I know what they taste like. Now it's time to see what the Milky Bar Golds taste like. This is what our special review is. I know it's a bike channel, but you can eat these like while you're riding, so technically it's still something to do with bikes. And also trail snacks. You know, you can smell the caramel on that. Do you know what, we're going to be nice, we'll give the cameraman some. That is good. It doesn't taste the same as a Karamak, but it's really nice. It's got a lot of a Milky Bar flavour in it, which is really nice. Thanks for watching. Okay, so if you're interested in any of the products from today's video, so the Allen keys were from this set of Halford's Allen keys. It came with an adjustable screwdriver and pieces as well. The bike I got on eBay, and then the chocolate you can get in Budgeons, Asda, maybe even your local corner shop might have them stocked up. Karamaks, as I said, are in Iceland, or the range if you're local. The range has Iceland in it because our one does. Right, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.